Moé.
Man, instead of him. Now you use your escape rope. You don't have to run through all this. How many do we have?
Do you think if you can buy them anywhere, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we have seven.
So if you put like a Magnemite on a Ditto, is it gonna be like that like weird metal slime that there's all those videos of where it just like sucks it in? That wasn't so bad.
Fight Sabrina?
Oh, I gotta heal. We also gotta figure out if we want to take Lapras out or if you want to wait to just train her on your own.
We'll train that later. So we have two options right now.
Koga or Sabrina?
Koga or Sabrina? Koga, I think we're better set up for.
Well, then we can get rid of Haruhi after that because we really don't need her. Then we can switch her out for Lapras actually.
True.
Because after that we really don't need Haruhi unless we need a brick wall. We'll probably save her for the Elite Four, to be honest.
I don't know if we need Chia, honestly. This is Chia's to be set out of the group.
It's pretty useless. I don't know. All those calciums I pumped into it.
It's pretty fucking useless.
All those Phobos.
Yeah.
Let's go fight Koga.
Let's go to Koga.
Down here.
Down there, right there.
What's this?
Seafoam Islands.
Oh, is that where Articuno is?
Yep.
Can we catch a Jinx in this game?
No.
Is it gonna be horribly blackface too?
No. I think they fixed that after their Gen 1.
Is this purple face Jinx?
Yeah, it's Jinx now.
It's not my Jinx.
My Jinx. What Pokemon do we have?
Lead with Haruhi, right?
You could, but I think you should get some experience than everybody else.
On who? Like I could put Chia out.
Put Rin out, or
Ray. Or Rin. Wow, it's so close.
I can't remember.
Because we're fighting mostly Venonats and Venomoths?
Yeah, put Rin out.
Not
No,
Chie?
Put Holo out. She's weaker. And she'd be able to do fine in here.
I guess until we run into what Kadabra.
We might have to get rid of. Yeah, really fun. Go fight her.
What were we saying?
I was saying maybe we get rid of Ray, but
Why Ray?
I like Vulcans. It's just because
I like having a grass type.
Yeah. It's just
I usually like having a water type, a fire type, and a grass type.
I think we keep her, but we need to level her up. It's the
Oh,
problem.
you need to love her.
Yeah.
We also
the
need
only reason.
PP ups.
We do. That's fine. But yeah, just attack with Holo. Fight
No,
everybody.
we
I
do
think I
have
fought the first
Krabby.
time. Go.
Wasn't it a lot easier to see the maze in the older games?
Yeah, I can see it. You want me to do it? Here, pass it over. I'll do it.
I think I got it.
But go run to the other side and fight the other guy. You fought that one already.
Oh, I thought you had to go around to fight this guy.
No, he's
He's just there to stop so you don't.
Yeah, you can't go up that way.
Oh! Don't drop those. Mate wants to battle. Finger bang. Bite.
No biting.
Now you fucked up. It's not gonna be as horrifying as Pokemon Origins. Hoo-wee.
Oh god! Oh god, they're dying!
I don't want to fight Pokemon anymore. That was horrifying. You guys a Hypno? Kadabra. Have we seen a Kadabra?
Yeah. That's not a poison type.
It's not a poison. Surprise! Sabrina and Koga are the same person.
I think in the Pokemon Monopoly game that you could get when you were a kid, I think they reprinted it by now.
Probably.
But the Pokemon version of Monopoly from like the 90s.
Yeah.
They had
That's not the
Kogas.
same one as Pokemon Master, right?
No, it was just Monopoly but with Pokemon.
Oh, I want
And
to fucking
the,
play Pokemon Master.
And they had Koga and
Yeah, I see it now.
Sabrina mixed up.
What do you mean?
Like
Koga was in Saffron?
the badges.
Oh.
They had each other's. They had the badges mixed up.
Did you see that J-Wits on the DVD game?
No, it's a
Good one. They, instead of continuing Pokemon Master, like, hey, DVD game. It's not great.
No, DVD
Because-
games aren't good.
Well, that and the DVD game, which is glitched sometimes, where it's like, hey, Professor Oak is using this, or Professor Birch is using Turtwig. What type will you use to fight it?
Fire.
Oh, game glitch. You lose. Should have picked a fire type.
What if I said flame?
These are all just... These aren't poison types. The fuck's wrong with Koga's gym?
They're ninja types.
These
Koga
aren't my
doesn't make
men.
sense.
They're just trying to get in here and hurt me. Help!
There weren't enough poison types.
There's two. Mach,
Yeah, which he has.
Venomoth.
Which he has.
What was that thing we just fought that was a Nidorino?
Yeah, but
Does Koga have 2 Pokemon?
there's 4? 4 or 3.
Are some of them the same?
He has
Mach, Venomoth.
Venomoth. I think he has a Golbat, and I think he
That's not
has.
poison type.
It is. Muck. Venomoth.
Is it Arbok?
He has 5. He has Arbok. If not, he has Muck, Venom, Venonat, Weezing.
Venom?
He has Weezing.
Weezing.
And
Everybody has a fucking Weezing.
it's Flash. Son of a bitch.
My life is awful. It's just smoke all the time.
Fight him.
Am I gonna run out of Bite? Bite has what, 35?
There's a bunch.
Tamer. What is he holding? A paddle? A lollipop?
It might be a lollipop.
Could be a lollipop.
That could be a. Arbok is one too. I guess there was enough, but it just.
Just not a lot of good poison. And then even with all these, poison's just completely fucking useless. Should I be using Bite?
It works.
Said my
Use-
defense sharply fell.
Yeah, you can use Ember.
Just make it flinch maybe. Like that. But yeah, they have all these poison types and it's just the worst type, it seems.
Well, it gets better later in other games. It's a more defensive type.
It's more poison them and
What's up with Sand Slash? You've seen
is
Sand-
that a Sand Slash?
Yeah, Sand Slash. We've seen it before.
What the fuck did it looks like Okami-san.
Yeah, you've said this before the last time we saw
Darn
it.
Aerial Ace?
Yeah.
Surprise!
It can fly.
I think this
No, it
is the
didn't do
thing.
anything.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure we figured that out last time too. I'm switching
probably.
out.
Just do
Kelpie,
right.
right?
Yeah,
Is it a ground type or what is it? Normal?
it's a ground type.
Why did Aerial Ace not do anything?
I don't think Ariel is actually super powerful.
Oh,
I could be wrong, though.
looks like something.
It's a
It's just ass. That's all I'm seeing. It's just ass.
ass.
Pokemon cock version.
Pokemon.
Hey, when you get your own fucking YouTube channel, you can Nuzlocke as much as you fucking want.
Can I take all this stuff with me?
I thought you would just use emulators. I don't care what you do on your channel. I don't care what you
It'd
do
be
on your
so much
channel.
easier if we just use an emulator.
Oh, fuck that. I got a controller in my hands. We got this official hardware.
What? You were official hardware, my ass.
We got an actual
Game Boy player.
Game Boy. We got an actual cartridge.
Yeah, of a fake game. Highly illegal, by the way.
That's fine. I didn't make it.
You didn't. That's true.
What are they gonna do? Take it from me?
Yes. I'll call Nintendo and tell them what's up.
My uncle works at Nintendo.
My uncle actually works at Nintendo. Psychic.
So actually, you don't have to play the card game.
I like the card game.
Until you start it, and you get confused because it's like, hey, Professor Mason. You're like, I'm a professor in this game.
To be fair, when I played Pokemon, the one for the Game Boy, whatever it was, Pokemon Trading Card game,
Yeah.
I put my name in. I just thought it just always put in the name of the person. That, like, if you put in Brett, it would be Dr. Brett. It was like Dr. Mason. It's like,
Everybody's named Mason in the game. That's the problem.
yeah. That was the first time I was like, and then I named it Ash, and I was like, oh, it's just Dr.
Why
Mason.
did you name your kid? I don't even remember what the kid in that game looked like.
It was red. It was just the same.
It was just
spread.
red. They just
No,
recycled
no, it wasn't. Red was in it. What are you doing?
Is he on top? I have to heal. Plus, I used a lot of Giga Drains.
That's true. Like a hat or something.
It was a special trainer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Joey, wasn't it?
No, it was someone else. It was like, it was just the character for the game, but there was a character whose sprite was the red sprite.
Was he on a mountain? Was he waiting for you?
No, it was just the player character from the game.
Probably one of the best hidden bosses in the game.
It's true.
Red.
That
Doesn't even say anything. He just JoJo's his way up there.
Yep.
And then he appears in Sun and Moon. It's still JoJo and Gary still like smell you later.
You only choose to fight one of them.
Which one did you pick?
Oh, I chose. Did I choose red? I might have chose red, or I might have. No, I chose Gary, only for one reason. The sweet, sweet theme. Da-na-na-na.
Yeah, I think I chose green because I figured I'm probably gonna fight them both.
You can fight them both if you.
Well, I mean, like right after another.
Yeah, you don't.
No. Fuck off, Sandslash.
But yeah, Gary's updated theme. And
you think he's going to be in Ultra Sun?
oh yeah, I'll be in Ultra
Or
Sun.
they'll be like, hey, here's the shit lord from Gold and Silver.
See, what I'm hoping is that they bring back the World Tournament.
Which one was that?
It's in Black and White 2.
Oh, fuck, I wouldn't know that. Oh, maybe? Is that the one where just random gym leaders would show up?
Yeah, there was a
So
tournament.
like Brock would show up?
Yeah, there was a tournament, and then if you did the tournament, the first time you did the tournament, you went through it.
Yeah.
You just fight like
The
your
people
rival,
you know, yeah.
and then that, and then we
Your
went,
shit rival.
and then you could go back and do it every couple of times, and then one of them that you unlocked was called like specialty, and so then it would only have people who used like I think they only used like water types,
And then you fight Misty.
and then like the other water gym leaders. Like it had everybody from all
Yeah,
of
but
them.
the problem now is they would have to make a model for them. Back then, it's a fucking
True.
sprite.
True. They have to
Which
make
is the whole
models for everybody.
Like, that's the whole thing they're getting around with, I think, with the Apollo Justice remake they're doing for 3DS, where it's a 3D game like the new games, but
Yeah.
Apollo Justice is like, hey, they get around that thing they said where they're going to release Phoenix Wright every 1-2 years. Now they can just release Apollo Justice and be like, ah!
That's true. They have to make sprites for them. For all the gym leaders.
Or they can just not bother.
True.
Or they can pull a Marvel vs. Capcom and just put the sprite there. Or what's fighting game? There was a fighting game where they had 3D models, but when they put Morgan in, they put it in as a joke, so it was just Sprite Morgan. So it was fucking great.
But yeah, that would be so good. That was like my favorite part of Black and
Yeah,
White 2.
maybe you'll have to wait till the Switch Pokemon,
It's true.
which they said was not going to be a re-release of.
Yeah, it's a whole new thing, but it's also
Probably not going to be what everybody thinks it is.
just want to.
Hey, Pokemon Snap!
I'd be okay with that.
Would you, or would you be like, God damn it! This was the one chance!
See, what I want is I just want
What a
base
game where it's Pokemon
I don't
Snap.
want Pokemon Coliseum. I like Pokemon Coliseum.
That's what I think we should also do, is we should also, like, Nuzlocke the original ones, and then face off in Pokemon Stadium.
No.
Or just do
I
just separate
refuse.
playthroughs.
I refuse to Nuzlocke
Well, then just do a
Gen
normal.
1 or Gen 2.
Just do,
It's Gen 3. Gen 3 is okay. Gen 1 and Gen 2
just
are
do a
terrible.
normal playthrough of Gen 1.
No.
And we can fight them after.
Gen 1's terrible to play through. It is the worst.
I got a
game.
Gengar, how are you gonna fight this? Fuck. Earthquake. All of these Pokemon, no Earthquake.
Gen 1 is the worst generation Pokemon. As a game.
Is it?
Yes. Because it's the first.
Spaghetti, strings, and shoestrings?
It
Do
is.
the walls disappear after I beat him?
No. To use your escape rope.
I just throw it over the walls?
Like, Gen 1 was cool. It just had all of this cool class of Pokemon, and it was the
Yeah.
first game. That's
It's
why it's
also
the worst,
broken as
because it was
shit.
the fucking first game.
And nobody knew anything.
They added so much to all the other generations.
Well, that and all the Pokemon. We have no potions.
No?
No.
But yeah, like running shoes. Didn't have that in Gen 1.
You catch a Mew though.
Sure.
All the Pokemon only knew 3 moves for the majority of their
like,
lifespan.
Ugh, gross.
Oh boy, I caught a Rattata. I can't wait for it to learn Hyper Fang at level like 28. It'll only know Scratch and Leer.
Every other generation is better in Gen 1. Just be based on a game mechanic level.
To be honest, I think I put the most Pokemon time into Pearl.
Probably.
Because I think that was around the age where it's like, I go to school, also, I come home, I have a DS, I'm just gonna...
Also, Pearl was like one of the harder ones, I think? No.
It also had a lot of shit you could do afterwards.
I think Pearl... Was it Black and White where they, like... You were always on par with everybody. Like, you could grind, and when you got to the new level, you'd be
probably
behind.
Black, because that was, I think, the point where the game started getting easier.
Was it after Black? Well, after Black, this is X and Y. It was easy mode then.
Well, there was Black and White too.
That's true.
Which is where they were like, hey...
Where are you going? Go back to
Mark.
Oh, right.
They were like, hey... Fucking, ground or electric type gym over there. Here's a ground Pokemon. You want all ground Pokemon for this fight.
Yeah, that was that.
And then that
what
flying.
What are you doing?
I thought there was a door here.
No, you didn't run
I
away.
don't even know what this place is.
I think it's a visitor center or something.
It's a library.
Where are you going?
It's a library.
Yeah. Let's go that way though. Here.
It's a library.
It's a library. There it is.
That took way too long.
It did.
But yeah, then they threw that flying squirrel at you and pissed everybody. Ultra Balls!
We have some of them.
No, we don't.
We don't.
You were looking for them for the longest time. Not to buy 61 of them.
So by
15.
Like, sure.
There's not many routes we have left.
Nope. There's some frozen
Solar Stars? No.
There's a by 20. Yeah, that's good.
You don't have a lot of money because Mason didn't
someone
grind.
spent all of it
Mason
on
didn't
stupid
grind.
shit.
Stupid shit that will make our Hitmonchan the strongest Hitmonchan ever. It's gonna become One Punch Man, just you watch. Fucking get out of my way. Gotta wave my arms as I run.
Just don't care.
Koga.
Yep, Koga. Bite Koga. By moonlight.
So he has what? 4 or 5 Pokemon?
Yeah. I think it's 4. Unless he has 4. He had 3, but I think it was 4.
Gary had 5.
He might have 5. I can't remember.
We're getting to the point where they should have more than 4.
I can't remember if he has 5 and if he only has 3 different types of Pokemon. Like he might just have.
So we want to start with Haruhi.
Oh, sure.
Unless it's Venomoth.
It's easy mode. Either way.
Unless it's Venomoth.
No, it doesn't know any bug moves.
Bug bite. He's just Banshee's. Yeah, get that in there.
He is.
Your child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea. How dare you challenge my shit poison types? Let me smother you.
They don't get good till way later when they get attacks that.
When they have minimized toxic and substitute.
No,
there's your
they have that already in this gen.
4 Pokemon. You are an awful trainer. He has a coughing. I can't wait to fucking murder this guy. Why won't you evolve? That's the worst part. Why do they ever give people Pokemon that are over leveled for evolving? Why would you not evolve them? Isn't it like 32, 33?
Yeah, in there. Now he has it wheezing? Yeah, that's Muck.
It's Lewd. If we have a Muck, what do we call it?
Lewd. Just straight up lewd.
I'm sure. Oh, there you go. It's got toxic lewd. Maybe I should use disable so she can stop using.
Switch it to one of our guys has a auto attack move.
Sure.
Yeah. Switch it to like Holo.
Who's Holo?
Really?
Right.
I mean, yes.
But she's also 3 levels higher than us.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Doesn't Sludge do more damage if they're poisoned?
No.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You sure?
You're thinking of
Soak.
no, there's a newer one. It's
Soak?
like Veno Sting or something.
Soak?
Yeah.
Xenosoak?
Yeah, it's like V, and if you're poisoned, it does double damage.
Okay, so this should finish that. Nope.
Oh, that's not rid of that.
Remember that? Remember that? Should switch Rudy back in.
Probably.
Is poison a special type move?
No.
No?
Does he evolve into a poison type? No. That's your answer.
Touche.
That's how you remember for these older ones. Like,
Should I just use disable?
what did you use last time?
Minimize?
Did it?
Did. When I switched in.
Yeah. Just
Hypnosis?
Psychic.
It's like a hit. Fuck me.
Really tilts it.
Oh, this thing's a tank. It's got fucking jugs for days. They're just bouncing off all my attacks. He's just using all these hyper potions.
Bitch.
Oh man, what was the first generation that they introduced that was in Generation 3? Where it's like, hey.
One.
No, I'm sure when I fought like Brock and Misty, they were never like, hey,
No, yeah.
super potion.
They didn't do it. Misty used exit.
Like, I never remember that being a problem back then.
I think the Elite Force are doing
Yeah, maybe.
it. Could be a
Venomoth. Venomoth is the last one. Koga sucks.
Maybe I'm thinking of his,
Koga sucks.
is one from Gold and Silver.
Koga sucks.
He doesn't even have Venomoth!
Venomoth!
You lied to me, anime!
Venomoth's a good... Well, I think it's also gold and silver.
It's true.
Venomoth is also a good Pokemon in general.
No, it's not.
Well, good poison type. Out of all the 3 poison
Two
types,
fucking things.
you have proven your worth. You are the worst. This gym doesn't even poison. They all use psychic types.
I use poison.
Your gym sucks.
You can surf now.
Hey, now they go back to the Safari Zone and get that surf.
We have surf.
Do we?
Yes, we did Safari Zone.
Yeah, I don't think we picked it up though.
Yeah, we did. We taught it to our guy.
No, we did. We taught strength.
We have surf.
Surf. Yes, we do. Lapras. Guess which Lapras in now?
Well, we still have one more gym to beat.
Oh fuck.
Oh, you're fucked now.
You're
You're fucked, son.
sure we have antidotes.
Like you were lying about how strong all the Pokemon were. Like, oh, they're 42. It's like, no, that was 39.
Misread it. That or I was looking at the gold and silver.
Probably looking at Gold and Silver knowing you.
Well, it's not my fault they listed them all on the same page. Who does that? Probably shouldn't have used that hyper potion. Well, we'll buy full restores when that is.
You lost?
No. Koga, take your walls down.
The worst.
Mr. Koga, tear down these walls.